Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the last trading day of the week and of the month as well. I hope you are doing great. And if you have any problem with the sound, please just let me know. Well, despite of the fact that it's not the best still, but I do promise that next week is going to be much better. So thank you for your patience on that side. Hi Nitsan, hi Meir, nice to see you. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing okay. Andy, nice to see you. Mark, Steve, Brian, just the early birds here again. Hi DVG, nice to see you. Clifton, Scott, welcome, welcome. Adrena, nice to see you too. I just missed you for a while. I guess you were on a holiday, maybe. It's August, definitely for the holiday season. But traders, that's definitely, it was not right for the market. Look at that S&P 500, unbelievable. But yesterday, we just did clear another new all-time high, not on the triple Q because of the NVDA, the techs are lagging a little bit, but this pie is just incredible. As you can see, it made like a triple bottom in the pre-market, and now it is ready to bounce again. The reason for that, PCE price index is just released and it came with along the expectations. However, this still means that the numbers are not the best, but the market does not care. And highly likely, it does not mean that the Fed is going to back down or going to reconsider the rate cut in September. Highly likely there will be a rate cut in September. So seems like maybe another bull run today. Unbelievable. Thank you, Nitin. Iran, AFRM, and SOGP. Nice ones. Okay, I'm just going to check them. Definitely, we have some great movers for the last day of the week and the month. And I just would like to warn you and remind you that Monday it's off. Okay, it's closed. The market is closed. Everything is closed because it is a bank holiday, Labor Day in the US. So, like the market is going to be closed too. So traders, big news, it's out so far, at least on the PC price index. As I've told you, it just came along with the expectations. We still had some numbers like goods trade balance, it was worse than expected, and the wholesale inventories, it was worse than expected either. And even we will get Chicago PMI at 9:45 and 10 o'clock consumer sentiment and inflation expectation. As you can see in the VIP room, DVG already posted these major economic news in the calendar on the calendar side, and these are going to be the last important news of August. Yes, there definitely this is one of the reasons why the triple Q it's a bit weaker in the pre-market 0.39 down on the triple Q SPY 0.19. So we see a small pullback, but as the PCE just came along with expectations, might we are going to see a pullback, I mean to the upside. However, we are starting in a small red, so let's see what's going to be the continuation after the bell. So guys, 9:45 and 10 o'clock, we still should be careful because these numbers can move the market. Scott just posted his list. Thank you, Scott. AMBA, ADS key, Baba, it's crazy. It's so strong. ULTA, AFRM, ADSK again. Yeah, it's just to make sure that we are going to have it on the list. Sentinel and Dollar Tree for sure. Caterpillar, NVDA, and Dell to the short side. Well, NVDA doesn't seem like that it can get on its feet. It's just down 1%, a little bit more than 1% together with AMD. So I completely agree with Scott that we should put them to the short side. All right, traders, please don't forget that on our TEFS side, though, we have the last day of the buy one get one free challenges account. So if you are interested, please just visit our website. There you can see on the landing page buy one get one free until only today. So hurry up, this is a really good one, so use it and buy one great challenge indeed. What are the challenges? Challenges are buy one, okay? Challenges are used for traders. For example, actually, this is quite of a new one. Well, not really, because you know exactly that there are a lot all around the world now for some years. But like 20 years ago when I started trading, okay, it's not 2018 something, there was no opportunities like that. So you had to really get this 10K, 5K, 20K, whatever in the US, 25K to start day trading. It's such a great opportunity, especially if you're a starter trader. You can start practicing on a challenge account for some $100. And this is, I think, a huge advantage. Like you can just sharpen your skills. And in the meantime, if you are going to do it right, you can just win a funded account. It's still not available only for the US clients. We are working on it, by the way, behind the scenes. It's not that easy, but for everyone else, please just welcome. So buy one, get one free on the challenges accounts by the TEFS. I'm just going to post it and pin the message. Challenges, pronunciation is not right. So last day, guys, so hurry up. This is going to be just a one, I think one occasion per year. So that's why I'm telling you that I don't think so it's going to be something which going to be like, you know, repeated too many times. So if you are onto it, please just visit the website tefs.com. All right, traders. So Nissan SMCI also looks great for shorting. Well, as Dell got some bad news and as NVDA cannot hold up, I agree with you that we will see a small pullback on these names. However, don't forget that the bulls are still on the run, and that's why I'm going to be careful with this one. Thank you, Clifton, for posting this. Andy, watching Marvel. Yeah, definitely Marvel on my list as well because of earnings and a lot more. But before we just dive into the candidates, let's see what's happening on the headlines. Market Watch headline, PCE shows inflation creeping up again, but that won't stave off a Fed rate cut. As I've told you, it's not going to make any you know, like barriers on the rate cut side, but we will see it, of course, on the 17th. It's coming, as far as I remember. 15th. Let me just check. Okay. 17th, yeah, I was right. 17th of September is going to be the rate cut decision. All right, traders, so what else? Stock market futures continue pointing to losses as Fed's preferred inflation goal for July matches expectations. So actually, I would say if it would get released like lower than expected, I would say in this case we could see a huge run again on the market. In this case, I'm not sure. Might we are going to see a muted reaction and just a sideways move today. But don't forget that this is the last day of August. Might a small window dressing is going to happen too. So I'm going to be highly cautious with that day. This is my prediction, actually, if I can say like that, that might we're going to go sideways with a choppy price action, or if on the big names some profit taking is going to take place, and might we will see a small pullback. Short Marvel, Suki, good morning to you. Definitely is going to be on my list too. Fourth Dimension, nice to see you. Open to work on the platform. Yeah, so open is not open. Let me just check it. Open Door Technologies. I think it's open. Can we get open to work on the platform? Analysts are calling open the Uber for real estate. Really? Opening, okay. I'm just checking it again on the TEFS platform. Just a second. Okay, here we are, open. I see what you mean, yes. Just a sec, and I'm going to let my colleagues know who is responsible for that field. Okay, hopefully it's going to be open. Open is going to be open in some minutes. I'm going to let you know. You're very, very much welcome. All right, guys, so let's just move quickly to the big movers. Indeed, as I've told you on the international news, not too much. The German inflation was quite of surprisingly higher. What else? India just met with Xi Jinping as well. So this is an interesting, just, little gossip there on the international field. What else in here? Alibaba cloud unit shines even as rivalry heats up. Rivalry heats up in China's instant commerce space. So Baba, it's very strong. It's going to be on my long list too. And if I'm just checking the overall stock exchanges of the world, as I've told you, as the inflation, German inflation, it was higher than expected. The European markets are a little bit pulling back. In Asia, it was mixed again. Japan, Nikkei down, Hang Seng a little bit higher, and the future side is still red though. But as you could see, we could see a small bounce, not a meaningful bounce on the pre-market. Bitcoin is pulling back again towards to this 110K area. It could not break this 113. So let's see what's going to happen there. And I think, as I've told you, 9:45 and 10 o'clock can be interesting on the market because of economic news. And let's just go to the big movers. As I've told you, Baba, it's on my long list, but you know my love-and-hate relationship with the Chinese stocks. I'm going to be careful with that one. However, there is no doubt that Baba looks very strong. You mentioned Marvel here. Marvel, at the meantime, this is just pushing lower down to the $66 level. Seems like as a very nice short opportunity, thanks to the fact that it missed the earnings, so Marvel can go onto the short side. Caterpillar, it's to the short side as well. After they just warned it could take 1.5, $1.8 billion hit this year due to the tariffs. Yeah, tariffs are sneaking in. Let's be careful, guys. Maybe September is going to reflect on the tariffs, who knows? Dell slipped as well, gave third quarter earnings per share guidance at below Wall Street expectations. Dell definitely to my short side. And here comes the long ones, like ULTA. Cosmetics and beauty products retailer surged 4%, raising its full year earnings and forecast. Let's see how does Ulta look like on the daily. Looks like a bit toppy in my opinion, but that's a fact. It's up a lot, not too much, but quite of okay. And though I am not very happy about the volume on the ULTA, that's why I'm just going to move it to my secondary list. Okay, Alex, hi, CLH and MDB, MP hot stock, and UKK and PSTG. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to move them to my secondary list if anyone is interested in these stocks. And thank you very much. Iron was just mentioned by Nitzan as well, so I just put it on the secondary list. Affirm, another big mover today, AFRM, huge move to the upside. The reason for that is definitely the earnings, and AFRM is up 16%, high volume. In my opinion, again, it's very toppy, but it does not mean it cannot climb more. So AFRM, I'm just going to put it to my long side. Here comes Autodesk, ADSK, 9% higher, still running. I like it to the long side. However, I'm quickly just going to check it on the daily too. I like it especially because of the reversal, but don't like it too much because of the lack of the pre-market volume. Let's see whether it can gather a little bit more volume there. This can be a great long candidate. Sentinel-1, cybersecurity stock 8% after the earnings. Well done, S. Let's just check it on the daily and intraday as well. Sentinel, it's higher with 8% and quite of a nice volume. So I agree. Let's just put it there. Amba is here as well. Umbrella, AMBA. It's not open for us. No. Okay. So one more. Okay, but AMBA can go definitely to the long list. Umbrella, it's a nice earning stock. All right, traders, and there is one more dollar tree, which is higher 1%, following a nice upgrade. Okay, dollar tree, let's see how do you look like on the daily chart. The LTR looks a bit toppy, but and even though no, just secondary list, just secondary list 6,000, it's not enough for me to put it on the first list. Based on my list, by the way, AFRM very strong, Baba, MU 1.7% higher traders, and Soundhound as well. So these I'm going to put it to the long side, but again, I'm going to be careful, especially to see first how the market is doing with this pullback, which just maintained in the pre-market. What else in here? UPST strong, CRM, PepsiCo, and the rest is quite weak. And the weakest, it's SMCI, Nissan. So you were right. Let me just take a quick look at the daily. On the SMCI, yeah, you are right. It's on $43 level. 41. Yeah, we should watch SMCI definitely. NVDA, AMD, PLTR weak, Meta weak, Google weak. Google was really strong though yesterday. So these can go to the short list. I'm just going to call NVDA and AMD, and I think I'm going to be ready with my list. This can be a choppy day, traders. As I mentioned you, last trading day of the week and the month before a long weekend. So I am ready for any scenarios. I suggest you to do like that as well and protect your capital with the right risk management. VIP room traders, Scott, DVG, Clifton, thank you very much for the week. It was fantastic. As always, I wish you a beautiful Green Friday and a fantastic new long holiday over the weekend. Enjoy the Labor Day in the US, and I'm going to see you on Tuesday. Bye, guys. Take care. And YouTube traders, as always, I'm just going to stay with you an hour or so. Well, I really don't know what to expect from that day. These bulls seem like they are completely unstoppable, and I assume that might be still going to see some continuation on that side. However, again, as this is the last trading day of August, and you know exactly that the September month, it's usually quite of a weak month. Historically, it's a very weak month for the market. But like with this news, you know that everyone is waiting for the rate cut and so on. And this is not going to be an ordinary. Or this is going to be an ordinary, not ordinary month either. Hi, Uma. Nice to see you. Good morning. I just did post my candidates list. As you can see, we have some great stocks, and actually open seems like it's open. First dimension, please just check it. Okay, let me just check it. Maybe I need to, no, it's not open yet. Okay, first dimension, please check if open is open, because my colleague just, I still cannot see open. Wait, I'm just restarting the program. Let's see. SPY triple Q still a little bit to the red side in the meantime. Okay. Yes, open is open. Just you need to restart your platform actually. Good. So we have open and AMBA as well. So guys, let's see what are the best candidates. I really like Dell, that's for sure. NVDA, AMD, that's obvious. We will get it. I'm going to check open here if we have it. Definitely ADSK, which I like. Okay. AFRM, BABA, AFRM, BABA. Okay. Oh yeah, Scott is just mentioning Cook again. That seems like that President Donald Trump is very much determined to fire her. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, I forgot Marvel traders. I forgot Marvel. Please check Marvel too. This can be an interesting one too, Marvel. Okay, Marvel, it's a big mover to the downside at the moment, traders. So Marvel to the short list, definitely. And Caterpillar. No, I did not forget. I just forgot that I was talking about. So Caterpillar and Marvel still are an interesting movers here. Okay, I'm definitely going to watch Tesla. This was a diver yesterday. I don't know whether it's going to continue. Most of the, now it's in a small green though. Most of the big names are red, like starting with Amazon, Apple, not a huge red, but red, Microsoft red, Netflix red, uh, um, definitely the most important ones, Google, Nvidia, AMD, PLTR, Meta, very red, and the Bitcoin, as I mentioned this is just moving back too. So let's just be aware of that fact. Okay, guys. Nvidia, Amazon, PLTR, Caterpillar, AMD, and Tesla. All right, traders, we are ready to start. 9:45 and 10 o'clock, we should still watch these economic news, Chicago PMI, consumer sentiment, and inflation expectations at 10 o'clock, which can be very much like moving the market. Okay. USD, it's a very low on the volume side. So I'm going to be careful with that one. Sentinel can be quite of a crazy mover despite of being a lower price stocks actually. Scott called it a Sentinel already under 1920 by the way. Okay, what else in here? SPY triple Q are still into the red side, but you know exactly, especially based on the last weeks of moving, that this can just change in a minute. And triple Q it's much weaker. By the way, triple Q at the moment is down 0.41%. Hi, Alamu, nice to see you. Gap and go day, like to the downside. Yeah, I must tell you, this would be the healthy one. I completely agree with you. But as we could just see, these stubborn bulls here all around and the FOMO, I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Sharko. Good morning to you. Nice to see you here. Okay, guys. So Scott called the following stocks already in the pre-market. Sentinel 1920, AMBA 83 for the long, NVDA short 178, and Dell under 124. Dell is here definitely for me as well. Alex, lots of Wall Street guys could be out for the weekend, for the long weekend, you mean? Because for the weekend, yeah, I can imagine that definitely. But you know what? That means that the FOMO traders are still around. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. One thing is for sure, traders, we should just go with the flow. Okay. Let's just not anticipate. Let's just not to be biased, which I know it's not easy. You can see me. Sometimes I am biased too. We are human beings. We have our mistakes or weaknesses. It's completely okay until you are managing your risk right indeed and your discipline. So let's see, traders, whether this is going to be a green or red day here. Hi, Tara. Nice to see you. Good luck to you as well. We are just going to start in 2 minutes. And please, I'm just going to warn you again that this is the last day of the one buy one, get one free challenge account, even for a trader who is trading for years and you are able to join these these programs, I strongly suggest you, because first of all, it can actually help you to maintain your discipline, because there is another challenge for you. That's why we call them a challenge. And for starter traders, it's definitely a really, really good opportunity to start to dig deep onto the trading. So if you are interested in the buy one, get one free challenge accounts of the TEFS, just go to the website and check them out. This is the last day to grab one actually, and this is valid for all of the challenges from the smallest until the biggest indeed. Just check out, please. Okay, guys, so 9:45, 10 o'clock again, be careful. First candidates, among my first candidates is going to be definitely Dell, Marvel, Caterpillar to the short side, to the long side, maybe ADSK, Affirm, but Affirm it's a bit too much. And Amba and Sentinel too, these are not bad either. Okay. And DVG is just speaking in the VIP room, by the way, and he did just mention Snowflake, that he is going to watch Snowflake too. I badly missed Snowflake yesterday. However, no complaint, because we had a killing green day with Amir, and that was actually fantastic. Hmm? Sorry, guys, my children are are still around. As you know, school has not started yet. If you have children, you know it exactly how this situation can be. And they were a little bit naughty, and they just asked for me to apologize. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, now let's see. So funny to trade when they are around, indeed. Okay, guys, I'm just listening to the guys. They are just speaking about the overall long weekend and what they are expecting from the market. We have just started, traders, with the market. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, DBG is just mentioning the seasonality of the September, which is usually some percent pullback on the market. Let's see whether it's going to be the situation this year as well. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, any candidates, please just write it in the chat. So far, Dell already down like crazy. Wow. SPY gap down. Let's see whether you are right and this is going to be a gap and go, Alamu. I hope so, because we really need the market to see a bit like a cool down. If this is going to happen, you know, which is my favorite short play, is definitely the TQQQ. Okay, Caterpillar looks good. Caterpillar looks good, guys. Um, Under the lows, Caterpillar. I like Caterpillar, guys. Oof, I can't believe it. I just wanted to take it 425. The daily perfect, everything is perfect. Okay, let's just not hurry. I'm going to check it, but I must tell you that Caterpillar is really, really looking great. Nvidia is down big time, as I see. AMD pulling back, PLTR pulling back. CAT, I missed 425. I was watching for an entry actually. And of course, Spice pulling back, so maybe there won't be any gap and go, Alamu. Tesla stronger, interesting. NVDA weak, Dell weak, Baba strong, AFRM already pushing higher, amazing this stock is. UPST very strong. Marvel, I'm not. Wow, PLTR. Okay. Want to get higher, maybe? Ah, guys, big miss on the Caterpillar. I really hope you could get this sentiment. It's just so perfect on the daily. It's a double top. Everything is there, actually. Ah, Caterpillar. This could have been my big winner. Mm. I just missed it badly, unfortunately. Okay, guys, so far, market, of course, it's fighting. There looks nice as well for a continuation play under 120. SOFI again, thank you. DBG shorting the Qs. I'm going to short TQQQ as well under 91.20. Half share size only, but I just cannot miss this trade here. 16 is going to be 18 is going to be my entry. Caterpillar I missed, unfortunately. Scott has not entered any trade yet. I'm watching there too for a reversal or for a continuation. Okay, SPY is dropping traders. TQQQ has not entered yet, but I am ready to take it. You see there is my order. I really like these Dell traders under 119.70. No, no, it does not stop. It's amazing. Dell under 119.70. I'm going to get a short. Scott likes S for the long side. Sentinel over 19. He is going to buy Sentinel. Scott Sentinel 19 long. Stop loss on the Dell is going to be over 120, 122. So choose your share size accordingly. I am still not in I am in TQQQ. On TQQQ, I want to take a partial around the 91 and let's see whether we can go lower. SPY breaking down. Triple Q surprisingly holding. How about Apple? Let me just check Apple here. Ooh, Apple is down too. It can change at any time, as I've told you. Okay. So Dell has not entered yet. I am in TQQQ. Baba looks strong. ADSK is strong too, but I could not see any entry. And I am in TQQQ, but we need to touch 91 for the first partial at least, as you can see on the list. AFNM, it's amazing. It's going for 100K for sure. I mean, 100K? No, that would be nice. 100. AFNM, yes, exactly, Kevin. Completely agree with you. Actually, open looks very strong now. I think the bulls are going to start fighting at any minute, traders. That's not good for my TQQQ. PLT are looking a bit stronger. NVDA bear flagging. Baba very strong. Wow, Baba. Baba looks like as a continuation pattern, but I do not trust Baba. Sorry, guys. I just do not trust this stock. Caterpillar might going to give a second chance here. I'm going to watch it. Okay, here we are with TQQQ. Here we are with TQQQ, guys. I'm ready to take a partial soon. This is just a A scalp trade, very nice. Be ready to take 75% off. 75% off on TQQQ. Beautiful. Thank you, TQQQ. 93, 94. This is enough for me. I don't trust the market, guys. I just took my partial on TQQQ. Stop loss over 91.25 on the rest, and let's see whether we still can go. Because again, bulls are still around. The bulls are still around. Tara SMCI checking. Dell has not entered yet. Ooh. Yeah, Nitsan was right. Beautiful run down to the downside on the SMCI. I cannot see any entry, but looks interesting. Apple, though, pushing a bit higher. Baba not doing anything. On the Sentinel, Scott is going to add on 1920. So he just bought the stock over 19 on the Sentinel S. Alamo, so far gap and go, but look at that. The bulls are again buying every dip. It's amazing, but they do. Amazing, but they do. Look at that. Fight on the lows. Amazing. So I did a winner scalp on the TQQQ 20 cents. Let's see whether we can push lower here. My stop loss is going to be over 91.25 because this is the VWAP there. Scott bought Sentinel over 19 and he's going to add 19.20 and NVDA is dropping, guys. I had no guts to take it under 176.30, unfortunately. If you took, congrats. Yeah, DVG just mentioning the 573 on the triple Q. If it's breaking lower, we can have a nice. Yeah, Jeremy, finally the VIX. You are right. VIX is on historical lows, actually. It's so much extended to the downside as the market to the upside. Okay, guys, TQQQ second partial around 90.60, and then I'm just going to let it run. Dell has not entered yet. Wow, NVDA, that's my big miss today. Dell has a better entry. Actually, traders, Dell has a better entry under 120.40. Dell, new entry, 120.40 for the reversal. I like it on the Dell. And so far, or TQQQ getting to the second partialing point, hopefully. SPY. AMBA, checking AMBA. Oh, nice. EMBA, yeah, you're right. It looks juicy over 92.55. 92.55, I think. Oh, come on, TQQQ. It was almost on my entry or a second partial. Yeah, it's spready. AMBA is always spready. Good that you mentioned it because for me it's obvious actually. Okay, guys. I am in Dell as well. On the Dell or stop loss on the Dell, it is over 121.60. So let's go to this 119 level. So far I'm riding the move to the downside on the TQQQ, but after every small dip, the buyers are just showing up on the market. So I'm not sure that we are not going to see a pullback again. Be careful, especially that we are still waiting for some news here. Over 91.25, I'm going to be out on TQQQ. I still give the chance, but the deep buyers are just gathering around again. Look at that. Maybe even the NVDA is going to see a deep buying. I don't know yet. ADSK not doing too much. AFR, I'm back to the Viva, but I'm not sure I want to buy this one actually. Dell, come on. Scott stop loss on Sentinel, it's 1840. Amba is not doing too much. Wow, AFRM 72% higher. That's crazy. Nike CRM are strong too, traders. Irene, Jeremy, checking. Ooh, Nike. Just a sec. Irene. Ooh, looks nice. Yep, you're right. Irene, maybe 29.20. I would get it 29.20, but this is my strategy. Okay, guys, so far I have two trades, Dell short and the market short, TQQQ short, and I want to see 90.60 for the second partial. SPY rejected by the Viva, but it doesn't mean too much, I must tell you. This is just really does not. Okay. DVG really aiming for a big sell-off, a big sharp sell-off on the market. He's short the triple Q2. I'm still holding my TQQQ for the second partial. Let's see. He likes coin too to the short side. I'm still afraid, guys, that the bulls are around. This is the last day of August, so I'm not going to be surprised on a full pullback, I must tell you, and on a new all-time high either, because so far they are just completely resilient. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, TQQQ coming to our second partialing point, traders. That's good. Unfortunately, Dell is still doing too much. So second partialing point on the TQQQ is here, and then I'm just going to let it run. Oh, come on, Dell. Ouch. Yeah, I took my second partial on the TQQQ, and unfortunately, traders, this Dell is not doing great. Who is buying this stock again? Come on. Boys, give up. Why are you buying everything? Still a bit more patient, but I'm going to be out soon. It looks such a nice VWAP reversal. Can't believe that. Okay, guys, so beautiful TQQQ second partial done. Let it run. Dell, I am still a bit more patient here, but just don't like it. Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on, market. Ah, thank you, Tara. I was not even watching the time. So this is going to help us a little bit even more on the TQQQ, also 90 and 570 on the triple Q, and the 90 on the TQQQ. It's a quite of a big barrier. Yeah, Kevin, it's like that. Nowadays, it's like that. I must tell you, like you know, big tech stocks are going completely in opposite each other. Okay, guys, here come. Oh, beautiful. TQQQ, I'm not going to do anything else. Moving my stop loss over 91 and let it run. If we are going to run, hopefully Dell is just making a reversal here. You see, guys, this is the strength of our fantastic trading family here, that even if I forgot the news, here is Tara or another trader and warning us. Thank you very much for that, Tara. Okay, guys, fantastic. Good day so far. We just need the Dell, and for another extra $2 drop on the TQQQ would make my August and the day as well. PRTR is dropping as well in the meantime. Dell is back slowly to the entry. That's a good sign. SPY on 646. Okay, watch out for the bounce here. If you are in short. Yeah, Apple is surprisingly strong. Actually, Open is starting the dance here too. If you are watching Open, guys. Or Dell is still okay, but we really need a big push to the downside just from the market. We need a continuation there. Yes, Charco, it's completely bearish, but as I've told you, we have seen it before, and the bulls just bite back at the end. So that's why I'm a little bit more cautious here, actually. Now we see another drop, I think. Come on, Dell. Sentinel is still valid for Scott. He's still holding it. Baba over 130.40, checking. So as you can see, I'm still holding my TQQQ. Yeah, Baba looks like strong, but Sharko or Alemu, sorry, but I'm not going to go for it. As you know, my relationship with the Chinese stocks. Oh, come on, Dell. I don't like this rejection again for the breakdown. I'm still patient with the trade, but starting to be fed up with it a little bit. Let's see. Nice TQQQ. Go, go, go. Seems like even NVDA is pushing lower. Open is still strong. Apple is holding. Let me just check AMD. Ooh, AMD. It's a big drop on AMD too. Okay, we did break down. Stop loss on the TQQQ 9060 traders, 9060. Stop loss on the TQQQ. And we have not reached 570 yet. I thought this can be a quite of a bigger barrier for the triple Q. I don't know yet, but seems like again the market is trying to bottom out, guys. Be careful. And the bulls are coming back. Look at that market, amazing. The bulls are trying again. Okay, so I'm still fighting with the Dell, triple Q, SPY trying desperately to form a bottom here. And in 9 minutes, we will get inflation expectation and consumer sentiment. Marvel, yes, Luis. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Caterpillar, I completely missed, unfortunately, in the beginning. I'm trying this Dell, but don't want to give too much. And we are just waiting for this market for the next step, whether it's going to push lower or just make a the usual bottom reversal and pushing for a new high. As I've told you, I'm not going to be surprised on that either. Okay. DVG is shorting CRWD, by the way. CRWD he's shorting. Okay. Dell is just hovering around. That's not good. Apple is starting to be stronger. NVDA on the verge of a pullback. So my traders, this is the change of the direction soon on the market. Watch out on that. And in this case, I'm going to be out on the Dell over 122. NVDA, dicking. What's the plan? Because I missed the short. Now it's going higher, but now I want to see a push over the VWAP and then to continue over the VWAP too. Without that, I don't think so I'm going to touch the stock. But let's see. So far traders, that was a gap and go on the market, but again, as we have seen it so many times during the last weeks and months, bulls just always won at the end. Let's see if it's going to happen today too. I'm still holding my TQQQ short, my Dell short. TQQQ was quite of a beautiful winner. However, now seems like it is just bouncing back. 90, 65, I'm going to be out. Dell is still struggling. Yes, exactly, Luis. Under 645 on the SPY and under 570 on the 72 at least on the triple Q. But the Apple is stubborn at the moment. CRWD looks like it continues lower. It's just no volume on that stock. Fortunately, Marvel is dead. Caterpillar did the move already. Jeremy NUKK checking. Nucleus 540 looks good. I like NUKK. It's not bad at all. In the meantime, traders, I'm not going to be surprised on a reversal. Still, Apple is strong, Nvidia not that. How about Meta? Ooh, Meta nice. Also, if we continue lower, I love Meta under the lows, traders. Yep, I'm going to take Meta under the lows if we do continue lower. Then under 739.60 on the Meta. Okay, SPY is breaking lower, traders. I'm not touching my TQQQ over 90.60. It's still my stop loss. Let's just push it. And I'm going to get Meta under 39.60. Dell is still not doing anything at all. Ooh, Tesla. Tesla is starting to be heavy too. And 42.50. Okay, 58 is going to be my entry on the Meta. TQQQ nicely pushing lower. Market is down. Let's see. Meta has not entered yet. Dell not doing too much. If you are stretched on the TQQQ, might you should take another partial here, traders, because again, the Apple concerns me on my shorts. Apple does concern me on my shorts. Actually, it just doesn't look good. Okay, market really looks weak at the moment. Tesla breaking down, NVDA going back towards to the lows. Dell is not doing anything at all, traders. I'm really close to give up on the Dell actually, and already just started to show some rejection. Meta, it's close. Extended. Luis, I don't get your question. Sorry. Meta, it's extended. No, on the daily it's not, in my opinion. If I understand your question right, for me Meta it's not extended yet. If we do continue the move on the market, but definitely it deserves a bit lower share size, in my opinion. It's okay for you a little, yeah. Yeah, it can be, as the market is a bit extended, but now I see it speeding up. Oh, NVDA cup and handle, guys. NVDA is cup and handle. The market, partialing point. Again, let's see. Come on, Dell, give it up. All right, traders, I still have TQQQ, some shares left, Dell full share size, Meta half share size under this 739.60, and the market is thinking strongly here what to do. Baba still strong, open is strong. Oh, finally Apple gave up. That's a good sign, but okay, here we go. Go, go, go. 730, 738, 70, 60 would be my first partial, but here comes the news. Here comes the news. Tara Marvel, checking Marvel. Yeah, looks nice. Marvel looks nice. Yeah, 645, I see. And not this is not the matter. The matter is the consumer sentiment and the inflation expectations. And this can save the market bulls here, guys. So watch out. Watch out very, very strongly. Apple is falling, NVDA is holding now, and consumer sentiment, it's weaker than expected, but the inflation expectation is lower than expected. So mixed news, but market is bouncing big time. So I'm going to be out on the TQQQ on 9060, exactly 9060. And I'm still holding my meta stop loss over 743, and unfortunately Dell is going to be a loser. Over 122, it's going to be a loser. But let's see, this was just the first rejection, or reaction, sorry. Baba, nice call. Who did call Baba? Alamu? Yes. It's just moving to your direction. So I'm still holding Meta, I'm still holding TQQQ, and I do not hold anymore the Dell. Dell is the official first loser, unfortunately, but hopefully Meta is going to make the move here. We just need the market to give up again. Okay. Yeah, Luis, you're right. We really need to see the continuation. We definitely need the break of the 645 on the overall S&P 500. I'm not sure it's going to happen, so be careful. AFRM 20% higher, BABA almost 11. HUM, it's quite strong too. Ooh, what a run on Baba, Alemu. Beautiful. Well done. Yeah, that would be great, actually, Luis. That would be great. But let's see. Apple got weaker. NVDA, it's a little bit like stuck. Tesla is weak too. AFRM again, it's an, I don't know if I want to touch this stock, I must tell you. No, I think it's weak already. It's just touched almost this $100 level and it's backing up. Actually, it did touch. So I think this was the this was the goal of AFRM. I don't think so I'm going to take it. I'm just waiting for Meta and for the TQQQ to break lower. On the TQQQ, we can close in one more part of the profit, and my stop loss is going to be 90.30. 90.30. Meta is almost back to the entry. SPY is giving up. That's a good sign because actually the consumer sentiment, it was quite pathetic, I must tell you on the number. Inflation expectations, okay, but you know, on the inflation, what matters is the rate cut now and the Fed. And I must tell you, I have 223 on the Reddit, and you know what? Just for fun, Reddit. Go ahead. Just for fun means a really small share size, okay? 222.80 it's my entry. 220.80 is my entry on the Reddit. SPY still continues lower. That's good. And finally, your Meta is in green. See 738.60 around. Let's see how it's going to move. 738, it's my dream number for the partial on the Meta. Reddit, if it's going to enter, I'm going to aim for $2 at least. Oh, nice TQQQ. I like you now, even better. And 645 coming on the market traders. This is again a decision point. I'm not in Reddit yet. I'm in Meta and the TQQQ final stop loss 90.30. And I've entered 91.16 exactly. Two partials been done. SPY is dropping. That's good. Okay, traders, Meta, beautiful. More than $1.50 in the money. I am ready to take my 75% of the partial here. 738, as I mentioned you, fantastic. And let's see whether we can drop even farther. SPY triple Q are starting to be quite extended, so I'm a bit afraid on the shorts. That's why I was quick and efficient. TQQQ stays over 90.30, but I'm a bit afraid of this market now that it can bounce at any time. If it's not a big profit taking finally from the big boys side, that would be great actually. Okay, come on Reddit. So SPY 644, and here comes the big test for the triple Q 570, as I've told you. Come on, ready? 2 to 120 around. It's going to be my first partial, if it's going to happen at all. I hate you, Del. Look at that beast. It's just coming back to my entry. Can't believe this stock. Okay. Guys, I just grab a coffee quickly. I will be back in a second. Right, traders, I am back. So it seems like the market is still struggling on the lows. Reddit is going nicely. Meta back to the 738 area. If you had no chance to a partial, here we go. Actually, I did not have, so just taking my partial now. 730, 790, fantastic. I just took my partial. Reddit, I would like to see 221, as I've told you. And the TQQQ is just marvelous. My stop loss on TQQQ now, 89 and 60. 89 and 60. And let's see how is your day doing so far. Just going to get a poll. Yeah, this is the poll. Nice on Tesla. I was watching it, Luis, as well. I was just, you know, a little bit too many trades at the same time, so I did not get it, but happy to see that. Yeah, I mentioned you, it looks quite weak. So guys, please let me know if you want to share with us. Let's see how your day is going. I have one loser, two winners so far. Hopefully Reddit 3. Market in a dropping mode, at least so far. It can again change at any time. And so far it's bear flagging. Okay, 70% of green. Wow, guys, you're good. Sorry for the red ones. Yeah, it was not easy to, you know, to see what's coming next on this market, but so far it's quite weak. As I told you, I don't care what's happening on the market. We just need to go with the flow. And so far, I think we just made the right decision with the flow. And in the meantime, guys, I'm ready to take my partial on the Reddit. Here is 2 to 1 coming. I'm going to get 75, actually 80% of my share size. I still don't trust this Reddit thing here. A little bit maybe lower. Also, the market is starting to build quite of a support here on the lows. And as I see, the Apple is bouncing and Nvidia is top there. Still okay, but I'm not going to be surprised on a bounce on the overall market now. Oh, Luis, yeah, I know. I was too early on this Dell. It's okay. It was my strategy. It was my rules. I did not want to break it. So I'm quite comfortable with that one. In the meantime, though, the SPY desperately wants to build a bottom here. Guys, I'm going to be out 739.60 on the Meta, and I'm not going to let Reddit to go around or against me even. Over 2 to 3, I'm going to be out too. Because again, this seems like that the market is might it's bouncing. Let's see, it's still a bear flag. I'm just expecting the deep buyers around, if there just left any, because the whole August it was like deep on the market, buying, deep buying, deep buying. Okay, Luis, that's good. Yeah, actually 120.80 would have been a better entry. I just revised my position there. You're right. Okay, traders, Meta still good. Reddit, so-so, not bad, but we really need to break this 222 for good. And the market is still bear flagging, especially the triple Q, as I see. If it's breaking 569, that would be great. SPY is down 0.76%. The triple Q 128, and seems like we are still dropping. Nice. TQQQ broken the 90, 99, $89 level. Ready to getting closer to 2 to 1 again. Be ready for the partial there. Meta broke, very nice traders. Meta second partial is going to be um, around 736. 736. That is going to. Oh, come on, ready to give it up. Whole market just gave up. You should just go lower. That's it. Go, go, go. Nice short on the Tesla, Luis. Well done. In the meantime, 47 of yours are in green, 26 red, and 26 no trades. Thank you for the participation. One in red, don't be disappointed. Not an easy market for sure. You were expecting this bounce, which might is going to come soon. You never know. But for now, market it's quite strong indeed. I mean weak. Sorry. I mean, it's weak, but it can be like a bounce soon because it's definitely extended. Tesla doesn't seem like it's stopping. My stop loss on the Meta, it's on the entry, and on the triple Q, I'm going to be out over 89.50 now, 89.50. Luis, no, I'm not going to get Dell. It's just not doing too much in the recent hour. And Reddit, I hate you. I really do. Can't believe who is buying this stock. Come on, guys. Okay, small, very small loser on the Reddit, ready to take it out. And I think Reddit is officially on my ban list, guys. I'm not going to trade it anymore. I'm not going to trade it anymore. Okay, last chance Reddit. It's back to 223. 739.60, I'm out of the Meta. And the market bulls are desperate. NVDA, yeah, it's quite holding up. You're right, actually. It's holding nicely. So guys, I'm still fighting with the Reddit. Okay, traders, Meta is out, and unfortunately, Reddit doesn't seem like it wants to make the move. I'm still in green, and I'm going to be out on the TQQQ soon too. Seems like that this is a possible partial or a reversal point on the market, so watch out, please. Reddit is a small loser, only Dell was a bigger loser, but TQQQ and Meta are good. They've been good. And the SPY is trying to bounce. Let's see whether it's going to be a successful bounce. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know for a long or short. NVDA is back to the VWAP too. Doesn't mean too much. I'm just telling you, it's no plan for it. Okay, and I am out with the last TQQQ shares too. TQQQ was a huge winner for me, as you can see. And also I just gave up on it now. And let's see whether the market, as always, is just gonna go back to the green side with no time. Apple 232.50 for a long. Yeah, it can be. I think this is the bull's time again. I'm not, as I've told you traders, this is a day where anything can happen. I know that the market itself is weak, but as you could see, the overall months and the recent months, not just August, it was about the strength of the bulls, which is still amazing. So I'm not going to be surprised on a huge pullback. Thank you, Tara. Yes, Nitsan, seems like that Apple is quite resilient. So far, seems like even Reddit is resilient. I was a bit greedy on the Reddit. No more news today, that's for sure. So no more trigger, to go higher or lower. So I'm going to be aware of that. And if the market, I think it can go back to the, go back to the highs, or sorry, to the VWAP and break it higher, especially the 645. I can imagine a broader pullback higher again. Yes, Dicking, I agree. It's really stuck between this 173 and 175, but now it's pushing a bit higher, actually, as I see. Phew, hard question, Dicking. Yes, this is a quite of a nice 175.60, I would say, over 175.60. Market is struggling again. It started a quite of a nice pullback. And I'm just observing now the market next step, which can be a breakout over this consolidation or a reversal, but so far seems like it's rather a breakout coming. Apple, look at the Apple, it's just made the break over the VWAP now. Okay, so far no breakout. So no long ticking so far. Market doesn't want to give my money back, Dicky. Yeah, it can be such a cruel one, right? I know that feeling. Don't even mention it, and I don't want to watch Reddit. I hate you, Reddit. Reddit, it's on my, really, it's on my ban list, guys. It's official. I have a feeling the market has not, I mean, the bulls has not given it up yet. Let's see soon. Meta moving back too. Market is starting to slow down. Definitely, that's obvious. Not a big surprise before a long weekend, right? But still, the crucial level here is the 643.60 on the SPY and the 569 on the triple Q. Alamu Baba was a fantastic call. Well done, actually. That was amazing. I was a bit afraid, because of my previous experience with the Chinese stocks, but your call was just quite right. Hi, Tuan. Nice to see you here. Okay, guys, market is on the verge of a decision point again, breaking the lows or making a reversal. So far, no decision. I'm going to be quite careful. I would say it's such a long consolidation that I'm not going to be surprised in a pullback, especially as I see the Apple and Nvidia fighting here. 340. Checking. Yeah, looks nice. Looks nice. Yes, market is ready to bounce, guys. Be careful here, please. It's definitely ready to bounce. If it's breaking this neckline, let's see. Still needs a stronger push from the bull side. This is still not enough. Nice, Nitsan. Great call on the Apple. Well done. Yeah, market bulls are ready to get back, as I see. Tesla is trying hard. Market is a clear cup and handle, especially on the triple Q. But again, we still need a last push higher. QCOM. It's not on my list, Nitsan. Let me just check it. So I am flat at the moment, guys. No trades. I need to see something which is really looking good. Yeah, QCOM looks good, but very, very low volume, unfortunately. This is my only problem here. This Baba is amazing. Wow, look at that. 34 already. On the daily looks whatever. I would say very small candles in the recent days on the QCOM, but the intraday volume, it's low. It's quite low, 400K. Anyway, it's not always a high volume stock. Okay, market, come on, you cannot make the last push. That's interesting. Here comes the breakout of the neckline. Maybe, let's see. Okay, traders, market is starting to be really slow. I'm not sure I want to take any other trade here. I must tell you, I'm just going to get my profit and run kind of situation on a Friday, which is before a long weekend, plus the completely end of the month. Traders, just a second. I will be back soon. Okay, guys, sorry, I am back. So as I've told you, last trading day of August, guys, last trading day of the summer officially. I really hope not just your day, but your overall month is in green. I'm in green, surprising, because as I've told you historically, my Augusts are not my best months in my trading history. But now I managed to make a green week, a green month. Not a huge one because, as I mentioned you, anyway, I was taking a lower share size because of my history regarding the August trading. But so far, it's a quite of a nice surprise. I'm wondering what's going to happen with this overall market indeed, like from September. So far, it doesn't seem like that anything can just stop the bulls from running higher. So as I've told you, look at the SPY, it still seems like that now they are buying the bottom two. It's just amazing. So no sign of profit taking. Maybe if we are just checking NVDA, something started, but not really meaningful yet. So actually, I think one big miss can happen during September, which is no rate cut. But as Powell himself told during the Jackson Hole Symposium that yes, he's ready to cut the rates. Um, so I just cannot see any happening that could cause this market dropping. So with this, just stay cautious on that, and I'm just reminding you that this is still a very strong bullish market. Nevertheless, it's or despite of the fact that this is a very extended market, it's still running higher. Look at the Apple, for example. Nissan, you called it very nicely indeed. So let's see what's going to happen in the second half of Friday. So far, seems like that this is a big buying opportunity again for the bulls. I'm just going to take my hands off on the market. I'm flat. Green day, not a huge green day, but green day. I hope you are going to end in green as well. If you are doing still or continue trading, watch out that the market volume is low. As you can see, the price action is slow too, but now it's heading definitely higher. As we can see, it needs to break 645 first and then the VWAP to make sure that this is going to be a reversal. So far, it's just a let's call it trying to make the reversal from the bottoms. On the triple Q, the same on 572 and the VWAP. If it's going to break it, might we are going to see another run on the market or a rollover. So again, you need to be ready for any scenarios. If you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up, not especially for me, but for the fantastic team who makes the biggest job here behind the scenes to make this stream to happen every day. And of course, again, if you are interested in the challenges account, just visit our new website TEFS.com, and there you can see the one buy one get one free promotion that is ending today. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the whole week of training with me, with us, with Amir. And of course, next Tuesday we are going to be back with Amir first because it's Tuesday trading. Monday, don't forget, if you are going to open the market, it's not going to move because it's labor market or a Labor Day, so the market is going to be closed. I wish you a beautiful long weekend, everyone, and I'm going to see you next Tuesday at 9 a.m. as usual. Thank you very much, Nitan. Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend for me here in Spain. Just to get some more furniture, not to sound like I'm in a submarine or something like that. So I'm going to make sure that next week the sound quality is going to be better. Thank you for your patience on that. Indeed, and enjoy your weekend as well. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Bye. See you next Tuesday. Spanish wine? Okay, I'm going to try it for sure. On the beach. Strictly on the beach. Okay, guys, stay safe. Bye, everyone.